Hey guys, Dr. 5 here with episode number 22 of the Crystal Palace career mode on FIFA 23. We're back. It's been a few days off, you know. But we're kicking it off, taking on City at the Etihad. Last time we came here, we got absolutely spanked and then sent back down south crying. This time round, we want to do the opposite, we want to spank them, send them home crying. And the first chance is going to come our way. Pretty early on into the game, 12 minutes in, we win the header. We then win the ball back off them as they try to counter-press ourselves. Martial's played through, gets the better of Diaz, gets the better of John Stones, plays it past Edison. 13 minutes into the game, Anthony Martial continues his fine goal scoring, makes it 1-0. Now, I want to mention something. This career mode, I want to keep it as realistic as possible. So, if big offers come in the summer and we don't get Champions League football, we're on track right now to get Champions League football. But say we don't, say we get Europa League, and let's say offers come in for the likes of Olise and Martial and all the higher rated players from bigger clubs, I think I'm going to force myself to accept them to try and keep it realistic. And keep it, just keep it realistic, really. That's how I like to do career mode. You probably, maybe not, I don't know. But from being 1-0 up in the 13th minute, just 15 minutes later, City show us why they're top of the league. 2-1, Erling Haaland. We can keep him, he's only scored once at Selhurst Park. I think that's maybe his 4th goal against us at the Etihad. So, he loves playing in front of them home fans. Can't handle it at Selhurst Park. But then just before half time, another chance is going to come City's way. That high press by Haaland. We can't escape it. Block the cross. It still comes in. Tielemans lays it to the edge of the box there. Midfielders love scoring against us. This time it is Haaland, though, putting the ball in the back of the net once again, though. Thankfully, he was offside. So there's still a chance in this game for us to get something. But Haaland's pace is incredible. Thankfully, we've got Mark Guehi, who is just as quick. And, when he plays as well, Richards, both of which are very pacey centre-backs, which is good to have against the Premier League attackers. And then Wan-Bissaka, he goes and wins the ball. You'll see the replay here. He wins the ball. I don't think this is a penalty, but, it's FIFA, See, he wins the ball. I think he gets the ball before he gets the man there personally. But Haaland steps up. Haaland just fires it home to the left-hand side of the goalkeeper. Dean Henderson's had a decent little saving rate against penalties in this career mode so far. Didn't quite work out. That is another goal for Erling Haaland. 3-1. And that kind of just throws the result for ourselves out the window because of some corrupt refereeing. Get VAR on it. They'll review that. They'll see that. They'll go, no penalty. You just got to get VAR in FIFA, surely. But 3-1 is the score. It seems to have all faded away for ourselves. And it's another game at the Etihad without really putting up too much pressure. Obviously, we went 1-0 up, but not even for that long. As Haaland goes and gets another goal. The hat-trick is secured. He'll be taking them the match ball. And like I said, he loves scoring against us at the Etihad. Can't do it at Selhurst Park though, can you, mate? Cannot do it there. So, the day he does that, then he'll be good. He'll be good when he can score a hat-trick against us at Selhurst. But for right now, we return defeated to Man City. We're going to make a signing. We're going to make a pre-contract signing. Hudson-Odoi for that left-hand side, 80 rated, 23 years of age. What we're going to do next season, I think we're going to go back to the 4-2-3-1. And Fletcher's going to move into the midfield with maybe Doucouré. We're going to have Hudson-Odoi, Eze, Olise, and Martial up top. But like I said, should offers come in for those big boys, we'll sell them on and we'll look to replace them adequately. But yeah, he's going to come in next season for free, an A for that one. And I think that's a really, really good signing. I think they were looking at loaning Hudson-Odoi in real life. Obviously, he chose to go to Leverkusen instead. But yeah, I think for free, great little signing. We've still got about 22 million in the budget to spend. But I can't think of anyone right now. So what I think I'm going to do is go buy a new scout. This will be in the next episode. We'll buy a new scout. We'll send them out for the remainder of the season. And we'll probably renew some contracts. And give some contract upgrades to some players that deserve it. The likes of Eze, Olise, Richards hasn't had one in a while, Gehi. Everyone, basically. Maybe even Martial. We'll give him a little boost in his contracts because of how good he's been this year. But you can see, we just knocked Spurs out of the FA Cup. Really good performance. Another penalty save for Dean Henderson. As we come into the final game of today's episode, it is in the Premier League. We return to Selhurst Park to take on the mighty Leeds. Now, I played Leeds earlier in the season. I think it was our first victory against them last season. They did the double over ourselves. Hopefully this time round we can do it against them. But you look in that top left-hand corner. Currently sitting in second place on 38 points. Quite a while behind Man City. So we're not going to win the league this season. But Champions League football, as I said, we're on pace for it. Should we keep up this current form and current kind of trajectory, we'll get Champions League quite easily. But dropping points in silly games, which we did last season, done a few times this season, it's very, very close at the top of the league. And giving away penalties like that with Mark Gehi, you know, it doesn't matter though, because we've got Dean Henderson in goal. He saves most penalties he faces. Did it in the last game against Kane, does it in this game against Patrick Bamford. It was a silly penalty to give away, you know. Couldn't quite do it against Haaland though, which is unfortunate. But it's 0-0 in this one, coming into the second half. Somerville slides in on Tyreek Mitchell, 54 minutes into the game. Mitchell stays down, but thankfully he does get back to his feet. But when he does, he sees Somerville has been given a straight red card. They're down to 10 men for a nice chunk of this second half. And in the process, Aribo finds Eze. Eze strikes it at Meslier, but a great save just before the hour mark denies us the chance of going in front in this game. But his goal kick, Riedewald, that's what he's good for. In that midfield, he rises high. He wins pretty much every header. And then he wins it on the side tackle as well. He's just a really, really good player. As Eze's played through one-on-one with Meslier. And he makes it 1-0 to Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. In front of the home fans. Back to winning ways potentially. I don't see us dropping points against 10 men. You know, we've already gone 1-0 up. We're going to look to double that lead right here as Giroto, sent to the shops by Eze, cuts inside. He's going to cut back outside, strike it across goal. But a great save from Meslier denies us the second in this game and the winner. What could have been the nail in the coffin for ourselves. But Leeds, you know, they're a never say die team. They're always attacking. They're always running. You can see the stamina on some of these players. They are absolutely putting in a shift in this one. As Brendan Harrison plays the ball to Bamford. Back out wide to Sarina. Back inside to Patrick Bamford. And Jesse Marsh's men in the 86th minute of the game level it to make it 1-1. And we've dropped points against the 10 men of Leeds. It's a pretty embarrassing one. But I did say that was the last game. I'll tell you that this game was so boring. So boring. So I didn't even count it as a game. You can see 0-0 final score. I think there was 2 shots in the game. One for me, one for them. Both of which were pretty crap shots as well. So that one ended 0-0. And then actually, I don't even know why I said it was the last game of the episode. Because there is also the highlights of the round 4 between ourselves and Man United. So we've had Spurs and Man United in back-to-back rounds in the FA Cup. Once again, we're going to be playing the highlights. This time, Ronaldo through on goal. Great stop by Mark Gehi. And then right at the end of the game, Ronaldo, once again, very, very good power shot volley. Hit the post, so we're fortunate there. And this game actually is going to go to a replay, which will be in the next episode, alongside some contracts, some scouts being bought, and transfer deadline day. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.